Well, it's Saturday. I think it's April 4th, day after Good Friday. And I haven't been on this hike in probably 10 years. This is where my truck breathed its final breath out here and never ran again. So it's always kind of jinxed to me. I'm always worried about my car getting broken into, but there was one other young couple just started, and there's another guy said he's never been here before, but he looks legit, who knows. But 3 cars. There's a couple different parking spots along the way. I think this is the 3rd parking spot. And I think they all end up going the same place, but this is the one I remember taking years ago. So I know I'm on the right track. I'm keeping an eye out for pumas and such, bighorn sheep. And we're in the Lac du Bois grasslands, protected area. Right here. Cool, eh? This is it, man. Let's continue. I'm so excited. Do I look excited? Well, let's roll. The guy down below, he was putting big hiking boots on and all sorts of stuff. I'm running in my, I just got my old flat shoes on. I didn't even bring a jacket. It says it's 6 degrees. That's plenty warm enough for me for a hike without a jacket. Okay, turn off the camera for a while. Cougars, pumas, cool. Wouldn't that be cool to see one today? Gosh, it's nice out here. Cats are for empaths. Dogs are for narcissists. Cats don't like to be controlled. How's that a little fun fact for you? Dogs love the yes master. My friend said people pleasers. That's right, people pleasers. They like to give their energy to the people. Cats, they want to do their own thing. So anybody that has a cat that's a narcissist, quit trying to make them do things. Let them be a cat. That goes for the dogs too, quite frankly, even though they have a tendency more to suck up. Oh, speaking of all that, I wonder how my family's doing today. I can't seem to get any of them to do a hike or do anything with me because I don't quite say it in the right way. Whatever way I say it, it feels like they must be giving up control or something. I don't know. I'm just a happy empath that loves to hike. And I'm cat-like in my ways. I don't like to be controlled or manipulated because I can see right through it. And I don't like people telling lies and spreading rumors about me. Is anything wrong with that? I just want to live a peaceful life. And they're welcome to join me if they want. And they can save their shenanigans and trickery for other people. Oi, oi. You see the smile bursting on my face? Take a look at this. Look at that. That mirror-like surface down there, that's Kamloops Lake, man. Look at that. Here, I'll just zoom it in a little bit here. DJI 2x zoom. Sponsor me, brothers. I need equipment. I make videos every day. I need one of those electric scooters too. I like that. I like that brand, that one out of Canada, that does the Phantom and all that kind of stuff. Look at this. Look. Can you see it? Look at that. We're going to be going up on that knob over there, I believe. But wow, makes me want to paddle whenever I see water like this. And hike. This temperature is so nice for hiking. Oh wow, let's turn the camera off for a little bit. There's going to be a lot more to see than this, I think. Okay, so here's a little viewpoint up there where those people go. There's a trail going down from there too. But I think on the way in, let's take this one. Let's go straight. I was wondering what it was called. It's Battle Bluff. Let's head down. Oi, we'll let those people take that one. Yeah, I remember this old car. It's still here. That's cool. Let's take a look. A Battle Bluff, everyone. Look at that. It's a little bit less of a car every time I come here. It used to have a lot more of the original stuff in it. Isn't that cool? They had the fold down seats in the back of these babies. Everybody's got something to tell. Everyone's got stuff written on there. I think it's a Ford or a Mercury or something. It's hard to tell. Too hard to get it out of here, right? Sagebrushes have grown up right around it. I even recall coming in here, I think there was a time you could even drive in here. I remember, I think my dad driving in here with his Blazer or something and almost getting stuck. That would have been 50 years ago. 50 years ago, my friends. A little piece of history right here, man. That's so cool. So there's those people up on the lookout up there. See them up there? Cool. Okay, let's roll. I brought an orange with me today. I never had any breakfast. I'm sure I'll need it by the time I get to the top. I wonder if those people realize up there that there is another trail, alternate trail down from up there, unless they've closed it up like they do in a lot of these parks. Used to be at one time, there's remnants of old like power lines or telegraph lines or whatever down here. And you could, there was lots of those insulators, you know, that people collect. I don't know if those things are radioactive or what they are, but I think I got a couple of them in my house from years ago. All these old power line things down in here. You probably won't be able to see any of it. But look at that lake, it's just like glass. Oh, there's a few ripples out there now. You can see Kamloops Lake stretches out. Wow, very nice. It's a bit of a drive here. It probably takes from one end of Kamloops to the other, so your 30-40 minute drive to get here, but little tiny bit of gravel road, but definitely doable with a car or a motorcycle. After you cross the creek, you just go up and turn left at the corner of the switchback onto Frederick Road, my friends, Frederick Road. See, I can see bits of that trail coming down from the top. See that? Look out there. A little bit of a trail there. You can't make it. It's a bit steep at the top, that's all. So you don't have to double back if you don't want to. So you can see a few of those poles there. Still gleaming with those are very old poles. I think that's what they call Battle Bluffs up there. Do a little panorama. And then the poles continue down that way. Look at that, eh? I think the new power lines follow the railway track, which is way down by the lake. Yeah, so the heavy breathing has started. Here you go, Battle Bluff. thought the sign was clear as day, no dogs, but there's a guy hiking up behind me with a dog. Typical. Oh, here we go. Look at the view now. We've definitely gained some elevation, haven't we? Oh, this is lovely. Give you a quick little panorama. No, there's two different ways, and one of them dead ends at a cliff and one goes to the top, so hopefully we're on the right one. I think we're on the correct one. I think we're going the right way. Oh yeah. Man, am I sharp. I keep finding trail markers. That's good news, hey? Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see Kamloops over there where we came from. We started at the bottom, now we're here. We started at the bottom, now the whole gang's here. Oh yeah. It's definitely not wheelchair accessible, my friends. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Oh, here's another marker. Well, it's a lot better marked than it was when I used to come up here. Those markers look like they're all relatively new. Oh. Choo-choo. There's a little bit of smoke coming from Billy Bong's factory today. Look at that. That's what happens when you consume. The smokestack starts smoking, my friends. And then this way we got more lake on this side. Oi, oi. Let's roll. And we're going up here. Another marker. Right here. And over here, we have that. Over here we have this. We're heading higher, higher, higher. There's a couple little false summits on this, so it's kind of deceiving. Wow, this is so nice. There's some ripples down the lake. There's actually a boat down on the lake there. Huh. Okay, let's continue. I can see the rock cairn up there. We're just about at the top. And we're going to do a summit, of course. We shall summit. Oh yeah, look at this one. We're hand down, one hand down with this one. There's it is. Maybe this way or that way. Let's go this way. It's like we got an alternate route here. Hoi! Hoi! And parking that way. And there's the guy with the dog. There we go. I know I buried something in here in this cairn many, many years ago. Oh, what do we got here? Bookkeeper, December 24. Oh wow, lots of people have left stuff in there. Journals and stuff like that. Maybe we'll put something in there later. I see there's some pens in there. Somebody even left a tampon in there for someone. Isn't that nice? People, that looks like they've been using it as a garbage bin. This is nice, man. Let's find a little spot. Panorama. I was the first one up for the day, and then doggy guy followed me up here. Well, we had breakfast. You see that thing? It's called an orange peel. I know it's not plastic but you know what you do in a provincial park with that? You pack it out with you. I know all you people raised in the hills don't think that's true. Yeah, pack it out with you. Because nobody else wants to see that when they come up here, expecting a pristine environment. That's why they protect these areas. So they don't turn into a garbage dump, my friends. Oi. Yeah, you can really see that smokestack in Kamloops is really, really, I never realized until you're up this high on a clear day. Look at that. It's spreading for kilometers and kilometers and kilometers, that thick mist, toxic mist. People just pretend it's not there, right? One day people will learn. They're already learning, I think, some of us. Well, I had the drone up a little bit. I tried to get it going with the controller, but for whatever reason I couldn't get it to connect up here. Yet I did it all day yesterday. I think I was just a little bit too agitated. A guy up here with his dog was asking me where all the hikes were from Kelowna. I didn't want to tell him. He says, where's the best ones? I said, they're all good. I hate people like that. Somebody else up here with their dog too. I gotta check that sign. Maybe I'm wrong. But I was just about positive. But people don't care. Dog owners can be quite belligerent. They're like control freaks, right? They like animals they can control, and they like to control their environments. Oh, I'm grumpy. I gotta get some hiking on. Not all of you. Some of you are good. I know a few that are good. Let's head down. Let's head down. Maybe we'll give... we'll see if we can fly when we get down here someplace relaxing and we can set the equipment up properly. Most of this equipment's pretty foolproof, but they do have, if you don't do things in the exact order that you're supposed to do them in, or you miss one step, nothing works, right? Good times. Anyway, yeah, this is a hike. We're on a hike. A very nice hike. But I'll tell you, you got to go early if you want to avoid people. Especially on a bank holiday like today. Doggy, how you doing, brother?
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? Nice up here.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
Yeah, you bet.
First time here. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Me, thousands of times, but still very nice. Hi. Hello.
Hello. Thousands of times.
Well, not thousands, I
But
exaggerated.
many.
Many, many.
That's awesome.
20 years worth, 40 years worth, maybe.
Fair.
Yeah, you too. So where are all these first timers coming from? Vancouver, Kelowna? Got the bucket listers. They want to do something different every single time. To each their own, right? It's nice to go someplace new once in a while. This feels new to me today, or newish. But I'm just an old grumpy man. Oh, it's lovely, lovely, just lovely. I always like this the type of people that always say it's their first time, because that way that seems to exclude them from breaking any rules. Like I didn't know. Plead ignorance, right? And you grew up with narcissists, you know that that's how they do it, right? They're just not aware, so it doesn't matter, right? Or if they get away with it, it doesn't matter. This video is for all the good people out there that enjoy hiking. Like myself. Nature's healing me. It always heals me. Some people need more healing than I do. A lot more. There we go. We're getting there. Geez, that first guy that talked to up there with the dog, he was just covered in sweat. He must be a meat eater, man. I never even broke a bead coming up here. And I was probably at least as old as he was, if not older. Don't eat meat. It's good for your feet. Well, I double checked. Yeah, I saw more dogs than people coming in here. But yeah, it says that you can have animals in here, but you got to dispose of their waste. And they got to be on leash at all times. And I know a lot of dog owners, oh, why? Because they scare away the natural wildlife and they annoy the people that don't have dogs. But that's your typical dog owners. It's like at Pioneer Park. It's off leash on the beach, but once you're on the grass, you're supposed to be on leash, but most of the people just ignore it. They just think because they can't think of a reason, they just don't have to abide by the rules. Anyone that would want to own an animal, anyway, they call themselves owners. They wear them like a fancy wristwatch. People with St. Bernards and all sorts of stuff. No leash on. Yeah. Don't get me started, friends.